are the prototype of the functions. Okay, just now all the functions only taking the parameter, the address of the start node. So parameter list of parameters of every function is taking the address of the first node. Okay, that is why start node star. This thing is written here. Now after this prototype declaration part, now your main is start. Your main int main. Okay, bracket start int option. Now here we will define a we will write a menu driven program, a menu driven program. Okay, in the on the screen console, on your monitor console, you will see a list of operation, and for each operation there is one number corresponding to. Now if you press from the keyboard that number, that particular operation will be executed. That is called a menu driven program. If you press 1, linked list will be created. If you press 2, okay, display will happen. Then 3 means you want to add at the beginning. Okay, in this way there are 13 options. Okay, 13 options. Last 13 options. If you press the 13 from the keyboard, that's when you want to exit. Okay, so here do while loop is written. You can write it this differently. Here inside the do block, all the option is written. Written. After it, switch case statement is here. Switch case statements here as per your option. The switch case option will be selected, and that particular operation will be performed. And after this operation, there while option not equal to 13. If you press 13, then this while loop condition will become false, and you will exit from the linked list operation. And here system pause is corresponding to get ch of Turbo C, because we are not using here Turbo C. We are using here code block software, code block platform. Code block platform you can easily download from the internet.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I don't know, but there is somebody with my name in your class, and that person is continuously texting in the chat box.
Switch
The
case.
person who is typing all below and switch case and all those things. That's not me, but someone with my account. I mean, with his account by my name, his or hers.
Oh, Anusri Paul.
Yes, sir.
Anusri Paul.
And I guess, yes, sir. And that person has left now, I guess. Yeah. Sorry
Oh,
to disturb you, sir.
okay. Probably what I told you, this course to read or to learn this course, your prerequisite should be the C programming language. If you say, sir, I don't know what is switch case, I don't know what is malloc, I don't know what is pointer, then in that case, I have to go back for teaching the C course, C programming language. So that is not possible. That is why in the very beginning, at the very first class, I told you this is practical course and you must know the concept of pointer. You must refresh your idea about the C programming language or C++ programming language. Okay, so don't worry. This is just first practical class or hint about the how you will implement. Then I recommend you to follow one good C books, yes, written by Yasbant Kanitkar or Bala Goswami. Okay, then everything will be fine. Now here, just see the flow of logic and what are the various operation, because in the previous class I told you about the single linked list, double linked list and various operation. Now today you will see practically how you will write it down. Okay, and after this you will follow this program. I will provide you this program in Google Classroom. Okay, I will provide you this program in the Google Classroom, and you will take this, copy paste in your code block main.c file, and you will run it. Then you will learn every individual block of code. Okay, so first I am going to analyze the how to create the linked list. Star create underscore ll. This function, why you can ask me the why star create, because this function will return a pointer, return one address. Okay. When one function return one address, then the notation of the function is this kind, star. The what kind of address? The address of a node. That is why start node is the return type. Okay. And what parameter you are passing in this function? You are passing is node type or a start pointer. That is globally you have already declared it. Globally you have already declared it. One start variable. There is global variable, which is nothing but the first address of your first node address of your linked list. Initially it is null. So in this function, that is start address, initially whose value is null. Now new two variable of the similar node type, struct node, star new node, new underscore node, and ptr. The purpose of this variable star new underscore node, purpose of this variable is you will create one node using malloc, and that address of that node will be taken at new underscore node. Address of that node will be taken at new underscore node. Only for this purpose, this node is created. Now,
Sir,
star
excuse
p.
me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, some students are waiting. Can you please
Yeah.
add the?
Yeah. Now 43 student. Okay. Now, next pointer star ptr. Star ptr purpose of this pointer is to navigate the linked list. Navigation. Why navigation is required? Because when you create a new node, you have to figure out where to place this node. Suppose this create function actually will help you to create as many as node you want. Suppose only one, after pressing the option for the create linked list, after pressing what was that option? Option 1. If you press the option 1, that means you want to create the linked list. If you press the option 1, that means you want to create the linked list. After pressing this option, you will see the prompt where you will be asked to enter how many number of nodes you want. Okay, how many number of nodes you want, and in that situation, if you press you want x number of node or n number of nodes, you have to press that n number of nodes, or any other way, or until and unless you press -1 or -2, then node will be created one by one. When new node is created, then your task responsibility is to join that newly created node to the existing linked list. That is the logic. Okay, to implement it to a structure, to pointer variable, a structure for node pointer variable is here. One is a star underscore node, one is star ptr. Okay, now int num is one variable which is nothing but checking one condition. Here one logic is implemented. If you press not -1, that means you want to create node. The moment you will press the -1, you will, that means you are signaling that you do not want to create the node. Okay, here purpose of the num variable is that. Okay, here enter -1, printf enter -1 to end. Okay, if you do not press that -1, okay, then enter the data, and data will be collected using the scanf function. In num variable it will store, and in the while loop started. That while loop will guide you how many node you want to create. Until and unless you enter the not -1 for num variable, then node will be created one by one and will be connected to the previously created linked list. So now in the while loop, when first time this while loop will execute, first time, there is no node. Okay, just first time you are creating the first node. So start equal to null. This condition will satisfy in the very first condition because no node is created. Linked list is empty. So this if block of code will execute. Am I right? This start equal to null because initially start was null. And when start equal to null means no node is created. Still no node is created. So in the very first situation, start equal to null, this condition will satisfy. So the corresponding to line new node arrow next equal to null and start equal to new node. Okay, actually before if block node has been created and node has been created using malloc new underscore
Sir.
node equal to
Sir, few students are waiting.
Only one. So is this portion of the screen is visible? New underscore node equal to a struct node star malloc size of struct node semicolon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this line will create a node. Okay, that node address is now taken at new underscore node. Okay, so your purpose is to connect this node newly created to the existing linked list. Now in the very first situation, there is no existing linked list. That means start equal to null. So here after the malloc call, the next immediate line new underscore node arrow data equal to num. The moment you are creating the node, one thing should keep in your mind: when node is created, assign data on that node. Okay, assign the moment you created in the next line, assign the data on the node, and your next responsibility will be to connect this newly created node to the previously created list. So initially there is no previously created node. So this first creation of using malloc will be the first node. That is why start equal to new node. So this if block will be only executed first time when whole linked list is empty. Only first time this code will be executed. Okay. In the next after that next time while because you are inside the while loop. Second time start not equal to null because start already taken the address of new node in the previous steps. So second time onwards, else block of codes here else within the else block, all the lines will be executed. Okay, all the lines will be executed. Here else ptr equal to start. This ptr variable I told you is to navigate the linked list. The already created or existing linked list, you have to navigate it. You have to reach to the last node. You have to reach to the fag end. Okay, when you reach to the end, then your newly created node will be connected to the last node. The newly created node address will be assigned to the address of the last node link part. Okay, that particular logic is implemented here. Here ptr initially equal to start. Now ptr next equal to null. That means the node pointed by ptr is the last node. That while bracket ptr next not equal to null, this condition is asking you, is that node pointed by ptr is the last node? Because last node link part only hold the null address. Only the last node link part will hold the null. On every other node will hold the address of the next node. Is this true? Only the last node link part will hold the null, or any other node in its link part will hold the address of the next node. Is this true or not? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So that is why this while loop, this while ptr arrow next not equal to null, this condition you need to check. It will lead you to the last node. If it is not equal to null, that means you have to check the next node. That is why ptr not equal to null means this is not last node. So you check the next node. To go to the next node, ptr equal to now ptr next. When PTR next, this while loop will next statement of the while loop will execute. Then you are going to the next node. Next node. Now this while loop and one single instruction while loop along with this PTR equal to PTR arrow next. This while loop, nested while loop. This nested while loop while bracket PTR arrow next not equal to null and then PTR equal to PTR arrow next. These two line of codes will execute how many times? These two line will execute how many times until and unless you reach to the last node. Okay, when the moment you reach to the last node, this condition inside the while loop will not satisfy. Then you will exit from this while loop, and in that case, that's when you have reached to the last node. So last node is now pointed by PTR. So PTR next arrow next equal to now. Already you have created the node and whose address is was taken at the new underscore node. So that PTR arrow next equal to new underscore next. You just assign. Okay. You just assign that. And this newly created node now become the last node. So since it is becoming the last node, it is becoming the last node. So its next part, that means link part, is now equal to null. That is why this null. And after this else block, this all together, this all while loop, next instruction, and PTR next, these all 4 lines or 5 lines together constitute the else block. Else after this else block, one provision should be there. One provision should be there. Whether you want to create the node further or not, you want to iterate the while loop again or not. You want to iterate the while loop again or not. Okay, that is why the outer while loop to return to the condition of the outer while loop. Outer while loop. Can you see the outer while loop? What num while bracket num not equal to -1. This is the outer while loop. So here one provision enter the data. That's mean num. If it is not equal to -1, that's mean you want to create the new node further. One new node again you want to create. Okay. In this way, newly if you not -1, if your value is not -1, again the space will be allocated using the malloc. Space will be allocated using the malloc, and that address of that space will be taken at the new underscore node, and then if block will not execute because linked list already has been created. Okay, so if start equal to null, this condition will not satisfy. Your else block will execute. When your else block will execute, okay, this newly created node will append to the last node, will be appended to the as a last node, and again you will get the option whether you want to create one new node again or not. In this way, as many as possible, as many node you want, you can create. Now, is this block of code? If you have any problem to understanding this, then just tell me. You must learn the syntax. You must be habituated with this syntax or uses of the malloc or condition checking or arrow operator, all these things, because when you will deal with the pointer variable of the node kind, or whether it is a tree implementation using linked lists, then everywhere you will see the similar kind of notation, similar kind of code. So if any student, 45 students have joined, if any student have any problem in understanding this logic, what to write and what not to write, and what is what, if you have any problem in understanding, just tell me, interrupt me, I will explain further. Is this create linked list function is okay? Are you getting it properly, entirely? Just tell me.
Yes, sir.
Because it is very crucial, very crucial. If you do not learn it, practically learn it, I will provide you the whole code, and in the internet source, various implementation available in the internet. If you Google, then you will avail the multiple implementation of the single list using C, using C++. Okay, even some student have interest use implementation of the linked list using Python. Okay, or writing down the program using Python. Some students have the interest for that. Okay, so If you do have any problem in understanding here, then just tell me. The similar kind of function, because if you do not understand it, because where you will face next difficulties. Next, your assignment will be create the W linked list. The similar create LL for W linked list function. You have to write down the similar kind of function for W linked list. There only one differences will be, instead of two part of a node, here what is the two part of a node? One is data part, another is link part. One data part, another is link part. In the W linked list, every node has three portion. One is the previous portion. In the middle, there is a data part. In the next, there is another next part. Okay. So further, when you will implement the circular linked list, in the circular linked list, the similar kind of create circular linked list function you have to handle. Okay, circular linked list, W circular linked list. For all the other kind of implementation, only the slide modification of this function definition, and will give you the different other implementation. The slide modification of this function will give you the different other implementation. So understanding this is very crucial. Okay, you have no problem. Now next after it, next function have written, just check it line by line. Check it line by line. Extract node star display packet extract node star start. That's mean this is one function which will, after display, this function will return the address of the first node. After display, this function will return the address of the first node. Okay, and what parameter you are passing through? You are passing the address of the first node of the linked list, because display is possible if linked list is exist. Linked list does exist, otherwise display is not possible. Okay, so when your linked list exists, that means a start pointer is not equal to null. The start pointer is holding some address, that means the address of some existing linked lists. Start address of existing linked list. Now what is inside in this function? Because in the inside this function, what should be written? You have to navigate each and every node. You have to reach out each and every node. You have to check its content, retrieve the content or data, and you have to display it, or you have to print on the screen. Okay, so that particular logic has been embedded here. Okay, so for that, star ptr is that pointer variable which will help you to navigate the linked list. So ptr equal to start. Okay, now ptr not equal to null. That's mean your currently checking node is not empty. Okay, currently checking node is not empty. So you are printing its element ptr arrow data. Now you are checking the next node. Okay, in this way, how long this while loop will iterate until you reach to the last node, because last node its link part will hold the null value. So until ptr every time is updated by ptr equal to ptr next. In this way, you are going from one node to the next node in forward direction. Okay, and every time when you are going in forward direction, you are at the same time displaying the content of it. The content of it is indicated by ptr arrow data. Okay, so after the display, you are just returning the address of the first node of the linked list. Okay, so this is the display. Is there any problem in understanding? Hello? Please respond.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Just go through it. Take your time. Just take your time. Minutely see the code. Okay. Yeah. Now, next function, how to insert at the beginning. Next function, how to insert at the beginning. Okay. So,
Sir, sorry
yeah.
to interrupt, but I guess someone is using Anushri Pal's name and commenting things. So I would request him or her to leave the meeting.
Anushripal, someone is actually disturbing.
No, actually, Anushri Pal is one of our student, but someone has created a fake account and texting here.
And this is actually serious problem.
Sir, it's
You
better
are
to
reporting.
block that account, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
guess.
I told you just before only.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that
So
time,
Anushripal,
and again.
Anushripal, you have written no
Yes,
Python.
sir. No, sir. I have not written anything in the chat box except one line that just please use your name. Because that person is using my name and writing things, and like he's not writing things about bad, but still, why will someone use my name? I don't like it.
Of course. Should not happen. Just wait for some time.
So the account has left just now.
Yeah. Now Anushripal, you have not written anything.
No, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Now this Anushripal is real, not
Yes,
fake.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It's unexpected. Now your next function is how to insert at the beginning. How to insert at the beginning. And I will report this incident to the HOD. Now
Yes, sir.
how to insert at the beginning. When you are going to insert at the beginning, that's mean already linked list has been created. Already linked list exists. Linked list exists, and you are creating a new node. And after the creation of the new node, you are just connecting that newly created node to the previously existing list. So that is why in this function, the parameter is parameter again, you are passing the address of the start pointer. You are passing the start pointer. A start pointer is nothing but holding the address of the first node of the linked list. Okay. So a start is holding that address. Okay. So inside this function, star new node is a pointer. Its purpose or intention of this declaration, you will create a new node and whose address for temporary time period will be assigned to the new underscore node. Temporarily, the address of the newly created node will be assigned to the new underscore node. With that purpose, this declaration is made here. Okay. So insert at the beginning, new underscore node that again malloc function is called. Okay. After this malloc function is called, what will be the result? You have allocated one space for one node, and when the moment you are allocating the space for one new node, just assign the data on that node. So that is why enter the data already is taken in the num variable. Enter the data already taken in the num variable. and you are just entering to the data field. The data field, how you will refer the data field? The data field will be referred by the new underscore node, new arrow, no, new underscore node, arrow data equal to num, and this newly created node, the newly created node, it will include the address of the previously starting node. Okay, now your start is the newly created node. So next line, your start is now the node which has been created, just that is indicated by new underscore node. So start is modified now. Now is this line of code okay for you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just take your time. Insert at the beginning means you have to create the space for the node, and your only headache, insert that node at the beginning. So the already existing linked list is indicated by the start pointer. The node of the first node is taken in the start. Now your newly created node will be your start node. That is why new underscore node next equal to start, and start is now becoming the newly created node. This is very simple logic. So actually this function, why you must learn each and everything of this, because similar function for the circular linked list, when you want to insert at the beginning of the circular linked list, okay, or doubly linked list, okay, or circular doubly linked list, you have to write the similar kind of function. Okay, just little modification will be needed. Now insert at the end, this is one operations, and here similar kind of things. Here one loop will be required, because you are inserting at the end. When you are planning to insert at the end, that's mean you have to reach out at the end. You have to reach somewhere at the end. So inside this function, two pointer variable, one new underscore node, its purpose is same. Its purpose is same because newly node will be created and address for the temporary purpose, temporary time. It will be stored in the new underscore node, and the same thing has been done here. New underscore node equal to start node star malloc. Okay, the moment what I told you, for every linked list implementation, the moment you will create the new node, you will enter the data. You will enter the data. Okay, here data has been entered. New underscore node arrow data equal to num. New underscore node is next is holding the address of null, because this newly created node is going to be the last node of the linked list. When it's going to be the last node of the existing linked list, so its next part will hold the null. The next part will hold the null. Okay, that is why the moment node is created, data is assigned, and next part is holding the null. So now your next job is to link that newly created node to the previous existing linked list last node. So that is why PTR is a pointer which is starting with the start node. The PTR
Sir, sorry
equal to start.
to interrupt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, sorry
tell
to
me.
interrupt, but we having our next class 2:45.
245. Yeah. Just I will finish with this function. I will finish with this function.
Okay, sir.
PTR equal to start. Okay, you are starting, and a PTR next equal to your checking not equal to null. And when this while loop will not satisfy the condition, that's mean you have reached out to the last node. When you have reached out to the last node of the existing linked list, then its link part PTR next equal to now holding the newly created node, which is pointed by new underscore node. Okay, and already newly created node is next part. Already you have assigned null there. Now you are returning the start. So all these three functions what I have discussed here, all the function is returning the address of the first node. That is why in the prototype declaration or function definition of this each and every function, the function is returning the address. So up to this, is everything what I have explained is clear to you or not? Just tell me. I am taking your feedback. Hello, just I will finish here. What I have told you, is this clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Response Bonani, Anushree.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Is this clear to you? Okay. So I am ending here today, and I will very soon I will provide you this line of codes for this file to your Google Classroom. Okay. And today probably 30 number of students have the lab session. One group.
Yes, sir.
So for my instruction for the lab, okay, for instruction for the lab, multiply two matrix. The matrix will be created using malloc-calloc, or add two matrix, and all the matrix will be created of malloc-calloc. My purpose only to let you know or refresh your idea of malloc-calloc. Okay.
Sir,
For that,
how are we supposed to do the lab and submit the assignments?
here though no clear guideline has been given to us.
Okay.
So since this is your software lab, so
Yes.
my suggestion, no instruction is written to us or forwarded to us from our department side. Only I am telling you, the download your code block in your laptop or your computer. Okay,
Okay.
or follow my list of assignment there, and
Yes.
anyhow or try to solve that using your books or internet resource, and
Okay.
submit the error-free code in your Google Classroom account. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Name it day-wise program. Day-wise, the way I have provided the name of the experiment, day-wise experiment, or day one experiment 1, experiment 2, in a similar
Yes.
folder, and inside the subfolder, okay,
Mm-hmm.
experiment.
Yes.
In this way, you will keep the record of every
Okay,
function.
sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Finally, we'll submit. Okay. Okay, I'm ending here. And again, Orithro probably is taking care of the attendance. So I request Orithro to please submit the list of students who have participated. Just today, 44 students. I am seeing the 44 students have 46 number of students.
Yes, sir.
40. So submit the attendance of 45 or 46 students. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.